So if we continue to look at the model of servant leadership and the attributes for people to be servant leaders, another area that we look at is in conceiving, ideation, having foresight. These are all attributes of servant leaders where you really want to be able to have your vision for how we're going to execute on the work that's ahead of us. You want to have the foresight to be able to say, here's where the marketplace is going, here's where the economy is going, and here's where we should position ourselves to be best prepared for that. So being able to conceive of the road ahead and then the preparation today that's needed for that road ahead, and to have the foresight is there, and then have what we call the stewardship. This piece of servant leadership says, I am a steward of my people. And as a steward, I am therefore focused on making sure I understand how to guide them and what they'll need to be able to grow to the next level, to be of service to the organization. And growing your assets, your human capital assets, is another aspect of servant leadership. Community building and growth of your people. These are really critical aspects for any leader in an organization for the growth of the organization. We know that, yes, there's a lot of technological innovation out there that does help enterprises become more efficient, more effective if they've adopted it properly. But there's a lot of innovation in the processes, the business processes and the systems of interaction that the people have around whatever the technology is that really matter. So to have a focus on growing your people's skills so that they're keeping up with what's ahead, what's coming ahead, and they feel nourished and they feel valued is a critical part of this. And having your collaborative environment, having a sense of community that has people feel committed, loyal. I show up because I matter. In the command and control model, what we tend to see is people as objects. You don't really matter. And if I don't like you and you're not doing what you should do, you're gone and I can just replace you real quick with somebody else. You're disposable, you're easily dismissed. And when people see that, there is a vulnerability there. There isn't a sense of community and collaboration built, and you can't get the best performance from your team. So I am advocating for servant leadership. And when organizations are really clear that their people are their biggest and most valuable assets, and then they have the management teams at every level of management that are of service to the people that are on the teams, what you're seeing is innovation, what you're seeing is creativity, what you're seeing is high performance, and companies that grow their market share, expand, and evolve as the economy and technology evolves as well. Command and controls types, not really going to have that happen. Command and control is going to have you be stuck. So this is the way we've always done it. We're going to keep doing it this way. And if you don't like it, you can leave. That style of thinking and that way of leading, what we call that closed mindset versus the growth mindset. So again, I'm advocating for servant leadership. Feel free to be one. And if you want some training and development for your managers to be servant leaders, contact me.